All right, thanks, Anthony. It was a big day at several area colleges and universities with a number of spring commencement ceremonies. WRAL's Laura Levine shows us the celebration for graduating seniors at NC State.
A sea of red and white as thousands of people filled PNC Arena for an unforgettable moment in these young lives. And for some students, getting to the stage was not an easy feat. The family of Casey Johnson cheered him on after years of determination. His mom fought back tears as he walked by.
I'm just so proud of him. He's worked really hard. It took him 7 years, but he did it. He was determined to do it, and he did it.
And determination sums up the class of 2023. They had an interesting college experience. From COVID-19 shutdowns, pivoting to virtual classes, this group of friends stuck together.
It was really hard to keep motivated.
To lead my fellow graduates.
More than 6,500 students received a diploma reflecting on their time. General Anthony Cotton, the commander at the United States Strategic Command, was the keynote speaker.
You have the talent and training to succeed.
And student commencement speaker Kelsey O'Connor also had a motivating message of perseverance.
But during my junior year, I suffered a traumatic brain injury from softball. My career-ending concussion meant that softball was now forever over, and I was on the brink of even continuing as a student. But you are so much more than your role.
As the university has grappled with difficult times this year, mental health has been top of mind. These friends tell me it's another reason to be thankful for getting this far, thinking about the impact they want to leave on the world.
Definitely noticed as well that NC State is kind of stepping up its accessibility to resources for different students, which is really nice to see.
What's next? What are your plans?
I'm going to grad school all the way in the UK.
And I never thought I would graduate, and here I am. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
For WRAL News, I'm Laura Levine.
Don't you enjoy seeing that? Let's keep this going. In Durham, North Carolina Central University held its spring graduation ceremony this morning. High-profile civil rights lawyer Ben Crump delivered the keynote address. He made a passionate appeal for graduates to take an active role in shaping the nation's future.
I submit to you, graduating class of 2023, it is the right thing to do to stand up for our people's future. It is the right thing to do to speak up for our people's future. It is the right thing to do to fight for our people's future.
Getting the graduates fired up. NC Central held its commencement ceremony this afternoon. St. Aug University in Raleigh held its 92nd commencement ceremony this morning. 9 students made history as the first to receive a master's in public administration from the university. North Carolina Wesleyan University in Rocky Mount also held its spring graduation ceremony today. WRAL's Renee True delivered an inspiring commencement speech to the class of 2023.
Pay attention to who shows up for you unconditionally. That's your inner circle, and that is your tribe. Show up unconditionally for them. Invest in these relationships because they are what will sustain you through life.
Take care of that inner circle. About 420 graduates received their diplomas at the ceremony. Hundreds of Wake Tech students also graduated today, but some family members were frustrated they could not get inside to see the commencement celebration. A viewer sent this cell phone video of people outside Scott Northern Wake Campus Gymnasium this morning. They found out that the gym had reached capacity and no one else could enter. And we did reach out to Wake Tech for a response, and they sent us this statement, which reads, quote, "Graduation is a special day of celebration, and we make every effort to accommodate as many friends and family as possible. Each graduate was allocated 5 tickets for their ceremony. Unfortunately, when some family members arrived late, they were not allowed into the gymnasium. While late arrivals always run the risk of not being accommodated, we regret that this occurred." Meanwhile, let's get back to the graduation. Inside that gymnasium, the celebration featured the first graduating classes of 3 new degree programs at Wake Tech: biotechnology, public safety administration, and collision repair, and also refinishing. Way to go, once again, to all of the graduates. We are so happy for you. Still to come at 10, hundreds of people race for those who were weakened by cancer. Coming up, a look back at today's Komen Triangle.